Hey people, welcome back to the channel. In this episode I want to do something kind of like a community service message kind of. I have a fragrance with me which I feel, I know this is a counterfeit product and it's a fake Dior Sauvage. Here's the bottle and I'm gonna show you the case of classic example of an encounter with fake fragrances and how to avoid them possibly, and what are the things to watch out for. So from time to time, if you really want to see this kind of, because I do not have, obviously I do not buy fake fragrances. This is not my bottle. Unfortunately, one of my brother received it as a gift, thankfully, and he didn't know until he bought the real thing, which I'm going to compare it to, but I don't have the box and I don't have a similar 100 ml. I have a 200 ml, so I'm going to compare it with that. But the thing is, if you really want to watch fake versus real, watch this channel called Fragrance Tattoo. He's a legend in the fragrance community. He has been reviewing, comparing fake versus real. I'll put the link below. You can check it out. Many fragrances. So I'm just showing you one example, and let's start. So this bottle belongs to one of my brothers. He said he is not quite sure because it looks like Sauvage but doesn't smell like the real thing, and it smells very different to my nose. The thing is not the same fragrance. So let's start somewhere. Here's the box. I think the whole thing, it's either very high class clone, I don't know where it's made, China or whatever, but the box perhaps is original but the bottle is not, and I'll let you know in a while. This is how that box looks. Okay, it looks like the real thing. Even has the side, the lines and everything. The back, it says Dior and everything, Dior.com. Bottom, it also has that batch code here. It says 5V05 here. Okay, and side also like that. So inside, it has the B, okay, which Dior, the new Diors they are putting, and then inside that looks like this. Okay, so nothing is much wrong with the box. Here is the bottle. So first thing I look for, because if they're intact, you cannot tell the batch code of the bottle because they will put intact, right? So here I looked for the batch code, and here it says 5801. You cannot read it, but I read it for you. 5801, and this one says 5V05. okay, so different. Okay, so batch code on the box and bottle, very first sign could be fake. Okay, could be, should be, has to be. So first thing I would say, look at batch code if they actually open the box and the bottle for you. Okay, they have to really match. Second thing is bottle detailing. Okay, so first of all, just talking about this particular fragrance, it looks very high class, right? Like a real deal, looks like the real thing. Here is also your Sauvage, my 200 ml. This is the legit bottle. This is the fake one. The small is the fake one. So the bottle, things to watch out for Dior Sauvage is they come with magnetic cap. Okay, so it's supposed to have, if you let it go, it falls onto place. Okay, so that's not the only thing. Let me show you also my other Dior Sauvage also has the magnetic top, but the CD, it will face sorry, a little bit dusty. So CD will face, like if you see Dior Sauvage, it should be aligned with that. It should be like facing CD, should be facing this way. It's not supposed to, if you let it go, it comes back to the original position. No matter which way you twist, it has to sit this way. But for this one, it's magnetic. Okay, but the CD, it moves all the way around. Okay, you can put it like this and you see where Dior Sauvage is. Yes, so CD goes like this way. So that is not possible because the way the magnets are built, it has to fit the way they designed it. Another thing is, supposedly sometimes the magnets are not so well built, like not so strong. Sometimes you just pick it up, it just comes off like that. So it was very cheap, light cap, but the cap here is very high class. It got the weight. I'm sorry, it got the weight, and even inside, if you look inside, I think it has the B there. I don't know if I can show you. How to show you? I don't know. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here, it has the B inside. Okay, never mind. It's not picking it up. So it has the B inside. So it only comes in like only legit Dior bottles. So I believe they are making really high class clones because people nowadays are getting smart. So yeah, but then again, it moves, right? So that's another thing. So the cap almost looks legit, but here now next is the atomizer. Supposed to say CD. This one also says CD. Okay, so I'll show you. This one inside has the B. You can see. Okay, perhaps this way is better. If I put it here, you can see maybe. Oh no, it's not showing. Anyway, so here, if you compare, it also has CD and CD like the original, but I think the finishing is gonna be a little bit cheap. I mean, I don't know, it looks almost identical, right? But yeah, even the scary part is this one, the sprayer, just like the original Dior Sauvage. Check out the Sauvage sprayer. It sprays like that, right? Very nice sort of mist. And check this fake one out. It also sprays the same way that Dior Sauvage does. Smooth, big sprayer, nice mist. So very difficult to tell. So watch out for those differences I told you about, especially the CD where it's supposed to be. Next one to watch out is, I think, the detailing in the bottle, how they look. I think if you look at Sauvage, I think this is a little bit prominent in the original one. This one looks a little bit like, the font is a little bit different. Okay, it looks a little bit faint compared to this one. This one a little bit more bold. Okay, the writing. And the fade almost looks identical, but Dior Sauvage has sort of like blue all the way. This one has a little bit of a whitish thing going on, if you can see. So the fade is not really well done. So next one that gives away is the bottle of Dior Sauvage. No matter how many years you own it, the paint is not gonna come off because it's not paint. The glass itself is blue. The fake one here is the cheap quality comes off. If you see here, some of the paint is coming off. Okay, so this means like they actually painted it, and there's this coating of cheap coating of paint which starts coming off. Okay, it's here. So you can see very soon the whole thing will come off and it will look really nasty. So that's the another sign. Next sign is the CD written at the bottom. Okay, it's not gonna pick it up really well, but my CD is kind of like smooth. The D, it goes that way, and the C, so it's like connected. Look at the fake one. It looks like the CD, it's different. Okay, it's not the same. How it's not the same? Because I think it looks more like a CID compared to this one. Okay, so you really have to check out the detailing on the bottom. And apart from that bottom, they have almost identical kind of information, but this one, the fake one, yeah, almost identical, but the fake one will have the batch code different than the box. Okay, so the next one is the smell test. When you sniff Dior Sauvage, if you know the DNA, you can easily tell the smell is not going to be the same. So even if the smell is going to be same, the lasting power is not going to be the same. High quality clones, they do that. So this one, particular one, this smells like a peppery kind of a fresh fragrance. It doesn't smell bad, but you can tell this is not Dior Sauvage. So I know the original smell, so it helps very much basically. So it's not Dior Sauvage, it's something else in Dior Sauvage bottle, but a very high class bottle. Okay, so the another classic example is sometimes, you know, you think you got everything right. I mean, the bottle checks out, you know, the cap checks out, it's like the real deal. It faces CD this way, and there's the bottle is legit, the paint doesn't come off, everything is real, the CD is real, box and bottle matches the batch code. Still you can encounter a fake. How? The thing is, sometimes what you do, you use the fragrance and you throw the bottle away with the package. They have people working in every country to go through the garbage, and they actually look for, I think most of you know this, but if you do not know, I'm telling you. So they look for these empty bottles, and what they do is they pick it up and sell it to those fake perfume sellers. What they do is they take out this part and they fill it up with fake perfume, fake fragrance, and when they put it back, there's no way you can tell. Okay, there's no way you can tell that the fragrance is original or fake, because the bottle looks legit, right? So you cannot smell it. So if they don't let you smell, you might encounter the fake product. So another sign would be, most of the cases, the fake ones, they will sell it at a very cheap price. Even if it doesn't come at cheap price, they are willing to negotiate the price, like 50% drop, 20% drop, 30% drop. On a legit fragrance, on Dior fragrance, you cannot have discounts like that. It's not possible. Yes, it can be a little bit cheaper price at discounters, but legit discounters. It can never be 50% off on a Dior. Okay, so those are the signs of fake. So how to avoid the solutions now? Okay, to avoid the risk of fake, first of all, you have to buy fragrances from legit store. Okay, for example, I bought my 200 ml Dior Sauvage from a page called USB in Bangladesh. I've been buying a fragrance, all my fragrances at least, from at least 3 and 4 sellers, not more than that. And I know them for a very long time because I've been buying. I never encountered fake, and I know their sources, where they get it from UK, USA, even if Middle Eastern countries, I know duty frees, I know whatnot. And I know the real deal because I compare here and there in every shop. So first solution is buy from retail store and your known store. That way you can avoid fakes. Do not buy, let's say, like you want to buy fragrances, do not buy from a seller of rice. If you know the what I try to say, let's say guys is selling cars, you know, or he's doing business with book publishing or something. He wouldn't know. He's not a specialist on fragrances. Buy fragrances from specialist sellers who are working with it, especially in this line. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing I would say, as I told you a while ago, the original Dior fragrances, like for example Dior Sauvage, you'll never see. This 100 ml is gonna go for $85. Okay, retail price, discounted price, more or less is like $85 to $100. Let's say $85. If you see somewhere they're selling 100 ml for $50, $30, just you would know it's a fake, unless it's a used bottle, like partial bottle like this, like it's half empty or so. It cannot be half price, it cannot be 30% off. So don't get greedy. Do not think like I'm gonna get a win. Let's say when you spend $20 on a 100 ml bottle and you think I have won a jackpot, you just lost $20 for crap. Okay, so be careful in fragrance game. Yes, do not be like paying retail, but at the same time do not get over greedy. Do not try to get cheap way out to get an expensive fragrance. Creed's not gonna be 50% off. Amouage, Dior, Chanel, not going 50% off. If you see 50 or 40% like that, 75%, it's clearance stock in, let's say TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls kind of shops where they are doing clearance stock, like Versace or some lesser expensive brands. Okay, remember that. Next one is research enough. I would say to avoid a fake counterfeit product, you have to do your research. You have to go different shops, put your hours of work, smell the same fragrance in 3 different shops. If you have the time, let's say this fragrance, you go to 3 different shops and every time the smell is same, longevity is same, packaging looks same, then you know like what to expect. So then find a best deal and then try to sniff it. If you buy from legit seller, you shouldn't have any problem. But if it's a new seller, tell them to let you test it. If you cannot test it, if they don't have a tester, do not buy from them. Okay, I suggest you wait for some other sellers who have it at your desired price. Okay, so research enough, look at the notes breakdown, check out the reviews and check out the bottle presentation, everything. So you'll have some like knowledge. It's better to have some knowledge than no knowledge at all. Okay, next one is last one. It's like if you want to avoid a fake, I mean, sometimes you can do also a bit. Let's say you finish a bottle of fragrance, okay, and you don't know what to do with it. You let the children play with it. Afterwards, you just want to throw it away, right? Make a small hole or break the bottle and then throw it away. Okay, that way they cannot use this to make a counterfeit product and the next person is not going to be cheated, right? So you can do that as awareness. Even if you feel bad, if you keep the bottles, keep them, no problem. But if you do sell it, make like small hole or knock the bottle off so you break it, right? So in that way it will help the community. Thanks for watching, guys. Those are some of the tips that I would give. If I forgot something, you can add it in the comment section so other people would be benefited. Thanks brother for letting me use this bottle. He didn't know he used up almost whole bottle, and until he got his recent new Dior Sauvage, now he knows the difference. So guys, if you're new in the game and if you're not aware, be very careful. Do not end up buying fake products. It's total waste of money, and it can be fake perfumes can be hazardous to your skin because they use very cheap compounds and chemicals to use these fragrances, okay, to make these fragrances. Have a very nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.